Hey guys, I'm here with a new character deck. This time, this is a character deck based on the villain from season 4, Supreme King. He isn't the main villain. He actually is one of the villains. So a little bit of backstory of the Supreme King. I wrote this down just in case I forgot. In the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX anime, the main protagonist, Jaden, is corrupted by the ruler of the Dimension World arc, the Supreme King, who Jaden is the reincarnation of in the Dimension World arc. Once Jaden is subconsciously manipulated by the Supreme King's negative influence, he himself becomes the Supreme King and gains his powers along with his powerful evil hero deck, which is made up of evil versions of Jaden's elemental heroes. Okay, so first we have Elemental Hero Neos. Elemental Hero Neos was actually shown to be in his deck, um, even though Jaden, as the Supreme King, he didn't use it. Probably because Neos would have tried to help, Jaden come out of that negative influence, but it was definitely in the deck. So I built the deck. I built the deck based on how it was built, um, you know, in the anime. Evil Hero Malicious Edge. This is the counterpart. This is the Elemental Hero. This is the evil counterpart of Elemental Hero Blade Edge. Jaden used this as the Supreme King. This is actually really good because if your opponent controls a monster, you contribute this. You contribute Evil Hero Malicious Edge with 1 tribute, and if it attacks a defense position monster, you can inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. I have this at 2. I had it actually at 3, but I wanted to mimic how the Supreme King had his uh had his deck built with Elemental Hero Neos in it. But even with Neos in it, it the deck still works. The deck still works. Here you have Evil Hero Inferno Gainer. I have this at 3. Usually character decks aren't really run at 3, but um I have this at 3 because I really wanted to push that evil hero theme, to represent, you know, Jaden as a Supreme King. His deck was made up of evil heroes. This is actually really, really good. In the anime, um, Jaden actually used this with super polymerization. Uh, and the guy he was dueling, I think it was Jim Crocodile Cook. He used this with super polymerization to create Evil Hero Dark Gaia, but a little bit more on the fusions later. Evil Hero Infernal Gainer is good because during your main phase, you could banish it to target a fiend type monster on the field or that you control, and that fiend type monster can make 2 attacks during each battle phase. And that's really good because you have Malicious Edge or Evil Hero Fusion on the field, and you use Evil Hero Inferno Gainer's effect. That fusion monster gets to attack. Have to gets to have 2 attacks. Um, and it's permanent. Even when Evil Hero Inferno Gainer is brought back during the second, well, is even though it's banished after you use his effect, he's special summoned back um during the second standby phase. Evil Hero Inferno Prodigy, Jaden actually used, and Jaden as a Supreme King, he used this. And this is actually good because if your opponent controls no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. And even though by itself, it's not very, very good. The point of it is to use it for tribute fodder. If your opponent controls a monster, you control no monster. Special summon this, tribute it off for Evil Hero Malicious Edge, or one of the new evil heroes, Evil Hero Sinister Necron, um, onto his legacy support, his new legacy support that he got in the legendary duelist in the upcoming legendary duelist pack, well not pack set, legendary duelist Immortal Destiny. This is actually really good. This is this is the obviously the evil counterpart to Elemental Hero Necroshade, and this is really good because if this is in your graveyard, you can banish it, special summon any evil hero. And you can banish it from your graveyard, special summon any evil hero monster from your hand or deck. Uh, so what you could do is um you use Dark Fusion, special summon a fusion monster, using him as one of the materials. Then you activate when he's in the grave. You use his effect, special summon another monster. So there, you would have actually two monsters on the field. So I think that's actually really, really good. We have Evil Hero Aduster Gold, another one of the new legacy support. This is actually really, really good because it allows you to search Dark Fusion. In the anime, obviously Jaden didn't have a Dark Fusion searcher, but with the new support, this actually makes his deck a whole lot better and a whole lot more powerful. Also, not only does it search Dark Fusion, it also searches cards that list Dark Fusion. And with the new support, there was more spell cards that came out that list Dark Fusion in its text. So I'll talk about that more later on. This is also good. This is also good because although number one, it has 2100 attack. So if you control a fusion monster, this card could attack. Okay. On to the next. Elemental Avian and Burstrinatix. Jaden used these. Jaden used specific elemental heroes. Um, Supreme King Jaden used Pacific elemental heroes to create the evil hero, to create the evil counterparts of the elemental hero fusions. So Avian and Prostrinitic creates evil hero Infernal Wing. Um, Burstrinitix and Clayman creates Infernal Sniper. Sparkman and Clayman creates Lightning Golem. Um, Wildheart and Avian creates Wild Cyclone. Malicious Edge, and any level 6 or higher Fiend type monster like Sinister Necron. And even 2 Malicious Edge creates Malicious Fiend. Um, Jaden doesn't have any rock type monsters, so it's hard to actually create Evil Hero Dark Gaia. Okay, so you have Sparkman, Clayman, and Wildheart. On to the spells. Dark Fusion. When you use Dark Fusion, the turn you use it, your opponent cannot target your opponent cannot target your monsters with spell traps or card effects this turn. So they actually give it some protection. Dark Calling actually works as, Miracle Fusion for evil heroes. So you banish them, especially some evil hero monster. Or fusion summon evil hero monster. Super Polymerization. This was the Supreme King's trump card. Supreme King Jaden's trump card. He would use this to fuse one of his evil hero monsters with one of the opponent's monsters. Um, so um, when super polymerization came out, super polymerizations. Well, hold on. What am I trying to say? Um, so okay, hold on. I was about to say you. Okay. Oh, the real life effect. You can't use. You wasn't able to use super polymerization to fuse the opponent's monsters because it doesn't have dark fusion in its text. Um, but with the new support, Supreme King Castle, it allows you to now use super polymerization to fuse your opponent's monsters with your monsters. Vicious Claw. This is good because, well, I mean, it's okay. This boosts your monster's attack by 300. And if it would be destroyed, if a monster would be destroyed by battle when equipped with Vicious Claw comes to your hand, um, and you could destroy one monster except the one that attacked your Vicious Claw. Um, Also, you could special summon. Then you special summon evil hero. Special summon evil token to your opponent's side of the field. So that's actually really good because if you have um so if you special summon evil token, you have super polymerization in your hand and Supreme King Castle and a fiend type monster on the field. You can activate super polymerization, fuse the evil token with on your opponent's side of the field with one of your monsters to create, to fuse on one of your fusion monsters. Okay, on to the other new support, Supreme King Castle. This is another new support that his deck is well for his I believe this card came out, for their character deck support as to why it's called Legacy support. This is actually really good because, like I said before, it allows you to fusion summon fusion monsters that must be special summoned with dark fusion by card effects other than dark fusion. So this basically mimics the theme in the anime when Jaden was able to fuse his opponent's monsters with super polymerization. This is also good because while Supreme King Castle is on the field, like in the picture, this is actually the actual Supreme King Castle. Um, in the anime that Jaden was in, well, Supreme King Jaden was in. And this is also good because during damage calculation, if your fiend monster battles an opponent monster, you can send an evil hero monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard, and your attacking monster gains attack equal to the sent monster's level times 200. So that's actually really good because if you have Supreme King Castle on the field and you attack with Malicious Edge and they have a monster on the field, you can send uh Evil Hero Sinister Necrom to the graveyard in order for this to gain was it is level. So it would be 22,600 times 6 times uh 200. So like it would just boost your monster's attack. Or you can send from your extra deck to the grave and this make this even stronger. So that's actually really, really good. Um so if you use this with this effect, you can actually it actually helps you. You use this effect even faster to special summon Evil Hero monster from your deck. Evil Mind, this is another um that this is another one of the evil. Well, this is another one of the new supports. This helps for draw power, but it also depends on the amount of monsters in your opponent's graveyard. So if they have one or more, this helps you draw a card. If they have four or more, you can add a hero monster or dark fusion from your deck to your hand. If they have 10 or more in the grave, as long as you control a fiend type, add a polymerization spell, super polymerization, or fusion spell from your deck to your hand. So that's actually really good. This deck is actually pretty consistent when it comes to searching out what you need to create your your evil hero monsters. Next up is Gift of the Martyr. I put this in because in season 3 and season 4, Jaden himself actually used this a lot. Um, and I just think it fit the theme because it allows you to send a monster on your side of the field to the grave, select a monster. Well, if you have two monsters, you send one of them to the grave, then you target a monster on the field and it gains attack equal to the sent monster's attack until the end of the turn. So it's actually really good. I actually had two evil minds in here, but I decided to put Gift of the Martyr because the Supreme King deck is actually mixed with certain cards from Jaden's deck. So I had, why not put, you know, powerful cards, powerful, Jaden cards in there to fit that whole evil, that whole Supreme King, theme in there. Emergency call. Uh, I believe Jaden also had this. Supreme King Jaden also had this in his deck because it allows you to search elemental hero monster from your deck to your hand, and this is good because the evil hero fusions are made up. Some of the evil hero fusions, well, the evil hero fusions are made up of the the original elemental heroes. Oversoul Jaden, the Supreme King Jaden actually used this in the anime. He brought back Sparkman, tributed off his special summon. To tribute summon Malicious Edge. So it helps bring your monsters back. You bring Neos back. Fake Hero. This is Jaden actually used this. Well, he didn't actually play it, but he used it when he activated Super Polymerization. He discarded it. This is actually really good because although it doesn't allow your monster to attack, it allows your elemental heroes um to be special summoned for tribute fodder. Um, you know, So you use fake hero, either special summon Avion, any other elemental heroes, or even Neos, tribute that off for Necrom or Malicious Edge, to get your monsters out faster. Pot of Greed. Supreme King wasn't actually showed using this, but Jaden himself actually had this in the deck. In his deck. So, like I said before, Supreme King Jaden deck is mixed with Jaden's deck and the Supreme King's deck as well. So, you know, draw power only helps the deck out. Again, this is an anime themed deck, so um, ban cards are included. This is included. This is not meant for a tournament. This is meant for for fun. Negate attack. Jaden used this a lot. Um, Supreme King wasn't shown using this, but I think it still fits the theme. The trap card Supreme King actually used was Evil Blast, but it's absolutely not helpful at all, so I decided to take that off. Solemn Judgment. Jaden actually used Solemn Judgment a lot in season 1. Um, and then I believe he stopped using it after season 1. I don't know why he stopped using it, but he did. But I put this in the deck, because it stops anything, you know, I think, the whole Supreme King theme, is to allow your, you know, is overwhelm your opponent with, your monsters and stop them from, whatever they're doing. That's evil. Alright, on to the fusions. Evil Hero Inferno Wing. Evil Hero Inferno Wing. This is good because, well, it is the counterpart to Flame Wingman. So when it destroys a monster by battle, you inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the destroyed monster, whichever is higher, the attack or defense. Also, it inflicts piercing battle damage to your opponent. Evil Hero Inferno Sniper. I forgot what this is the counterpart of, but this is good because it allows burn damage. And Jaden actually used Inferno Wing. Well, he used all these except the new one. Evil Hero Lightning Golem. This is a counterpart to evil counterpart to Thunder Giant. So this is good because it allows you to destroy a monster. Evil Hero Wild Cyclone. This is actually pretty good because when it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, not only can they not activate anything or do anything, but once it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you destroy all face down spell and traps your opponent control. So it helps you get rid of back row. Their back row. You have Malicious Fiend. This is good. Because when it attacks all monsters your opponent controls, change the face up attack position, and each monster they control must attack if able. So that's actually pretty good. Dark Gaia. Even though Jaden doesn't have a rock Supreme King, Jaden doesn't have a rock type monster. It's good for Supreme King castle target, because it helps your evil heroes gain attack equal to evil hero Dark Guy's level times 200. So it's useful in the deck. Um, Also, Hattie did have a rock type monster that it's good because the original attack the original attack of this card is equal to the combined original attack of the fusion monsters used to fusion summon it. So let's say you used, I guess, Malicious Edge and a rock type, they'll gain attack. A Dark Gaia will gain attack equal to the combined original attack. So that's actually really powerful. His other new support, Malicious Bane. Oh my God, this is very, very strong. First of all, this cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Also, during your main phase, uh, you can activate this effect. It destroys as many monsters your opponent controls as possible with attack less than or equal to its attack. Um, and for each monster it destroys, it gains 200 for each destroyed monster. So let's say your opponent had 5 monsters on the field, and Evil Hero Malicious Bane destroyed them all with its effect. That's 2, 10. That's a thousand attack. So he'll be at 4,000 attack right there. Um, Also, it can't attack after you. Also, you can't attack for the rest of the turn except with hero monsters. The deck is made up of all hero type monsters. Well, Supreme King themed hero type monsters that he used. The fusion materials is Evil Hero, a monster, and a level 5 or higher monster. So even Infernal Prodigy, Evil Hero Infernal Gainer, and level 5 or higher, Neos, Sinister Necrom, Malicious Edge. So that's this new legacy support is actually really, really, really strong. Um, Onto the spells: H-Heated Heart, Our Righteous Justice, Evil Blast, Mirror Force, Drain and Shield, Hero Barrier. These cards are for these are um you know Jaden. These are Jaden staples. He used Mirror Force in season 1, then after that he stopped using it. Um, but it's still, I think it still fits the theme, so I side decked it. Also, Drain and Shield. I believe he kept this. Hero Barrier, he also kept this. So the deck, I wanted to give the deck needed some sort of protection until you get to your fusion materials or what you need to summon out your Evil Hero monsters, or Evil Hero fusion monsters. So I used cards that Jaden used. um you know I basically used protection cards that Jaden used. Malicious Edge, Elemental Hero Honest Neos. This is actually another new legacy support. This is actually when in season 4 when Jaden used Neos and Honest. Well, he used Neos and then used Honest effect to allow Neos to gain attack equal to uh I believe Honest's attack. So that was actually really really good. Um so but this is good because you discard it. It's basically like Honest but Neo. So you discard it, target a hero monster on the field, it gains 2500 attack until the end of the turn. So that's actually just it's really really good. I didn't put it in the main deck. I just kept it in the side deck. Um, I kept it in the side deck because Honest Neos is kind of like it's kind of like a good the good guy. So I wanted to mimic all the I wanted to mimic it. I wanted to mimic how Supreme King's deck was built in the anime. When he had certain good guys in there, but he used them for the evil fusions, evil mind, graceful charity. Um, Jaden used Power Breed and graceful charity all throughout the GX series. Supreme King wasn't shown using it. Supreme King Jaden wasn't shown using it, but it helps for draw power. Okay, guys, that is my Supreme King Jaden new character theme deck featuring his legacy support. I hope you guys enjoyed. Well, Supreme King new character theme deck featuring the new legacy support. I hope you guys enjoyed.